Hi there, students. It's been scorching hot in parts of Europe over the past few days, and RR suggested that I make a video about hot weather words. And it's really been scorching these days. The heat has been searing the roofs of the houses. It's just been boiling hot. And you can't sit on a bench because it's sizzling. Yeah, it's just burning hot, and I've been roasting inside my house where it is absolutely stifling and you can't breathe. And you can see the blistering heat coming off the pavement, and I have been broiling every time I go outside. Some of the time the weather's been sultry and it's been bakingly hot with this fiery sun burning down. And then when clouds come over and it looks like it might rain, it suddenly becomes incredibly muggy and incredibly stuffy and humid, and you can see that the countryside is parched. The white hot sun is beating down on everything. It blazes down and everything is as hot as hell. It's bakingly hot. Okay, so I've used a lot of words there. Let's try and look at a few of these. So sultry to start with. Sultry is hot and humid. This is, if it's sultry, it's not very pleasant. It's incredibly hot and humid. Although she gave me a sultry look, and I thought, I'm in here. Sweltering. If you're sweltering, you are sweating. You are so hot that water is coming out of your body at a terrible rate because there is sweltering heat, and you are baking as if you were in an oven. It was baking hot yesterday, or you could be roasting as well. I saw some holiday makers roasting on the beach. They're going to end up with terrible sunburn. Bake without oil, roast with oil in the oven. You bake bread, you roast a chicken. It was sticky. Yeah, I was sticky. All my clothes were sticky due to the heat and humidity. The weather has been torrid, hot and dry, particularly something you might find in the desert. The pavements are sizzling, frying, sizzling sausages, sizzling bacon. Yeah, it's something that's frying. Searing, it's searingly hot. To sear, you take a piece of meat and you put it on the barbecue, or you put it on a very hot pan, and it goes tss, and you sear lines in it. That is to sear. And I was parched. If you're parched, the ground is parched. It's incredibly dry. Okay, if it's stifling, you can't breathe. To stifle is to put a pillow over somebody's face, for example. And it's so hot and so humid that it's difficult for you to breathe because it's stiflingly hot. The steaming hot weather of the summer. Steamy. Steamy is high temperature with a lot of humidity. Yeah, it feels like the air is full of steam. It's blisteringly hot. Blisters. When you burn yourself, you get a blister on your hand. It was this blistering heat. Yeah, the sun was scorching. To scorch is to burn. I opened the oven door and the heat came up and it scorched my hair. To scorch is to burn a little bit on the outside. My hat fell in the fire and I grabbed it and pulled it out, but it was a bit scorched round the edges. Blazing. Blazing is burning strongly. The blazing sun was beating down. the fiery heat, full of fire, bright and hot, and unpleasantly hot. Torrid is very hot and dry. I was baking in this heat. It was a tropical sun. It was scalding. To scald is normally to burn yourself with hot water. When I sat down in the car, it scalded my bottom. It was muggy, hot and humid, stuffy, again hot and oppressive, particularly goes well with muggy. So you've got a huge number of words there: scorching, searing, boiling, torrid, sizzling, burning, roasting, stifling, blistering. Anyway, enough. I think most of these are probably a 4 in formality. I wouldn't use them in something very formal, but you could use them just about anywhere else. So, words for heat. Bye for now.